What up, folks? It's your boy SavoSPB, and welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I think about the Halo Infinite technical preview. If you didn't know, the Infinite preview was this past weekend from the 29th to the 2nd, I think, where we were able to play the game for a little bit, and we'll play the bare bones part of the game. We were able to play Bot Slayer. Last day we were able to play Arena Slayer PvP for like 2 hours. And so I just want to talk about what I think needs some changes, how much fun the game is. So that being said, I'm going to start off with what I think needs some changes, or what I think was needs a bit more work done. Now, to preface this, they did tell us that this technical preview was about 2 months old. So I'm thinking this is like, so I'm going to assume that the one they're working on now that we have not played, it's going to be much better than what we played. But for the most part of what I've played, there are some things that need to be worked on. For example, first, I gotta say that I played this game on the Xbox One X and I played this game on PC. What you're seeing right now is the PC version. I will say, I'm gonna talk about the Xbox One X version real quick because it's really not that much that I didn't like about that version. That version, I think that version of the game looked pretty good. Didn't look bad. It looked okay. Frame rate was kind of weird because it was not 60. It felt like it was between 30 and 45. It felt like it was between that. It wasn't fluid, I should say. But for the most part, it looked good, and it played pretty well. I'm not good at controller. Ever since I switched over to PC about a year ago, I forgot how to play this game on fucking controller. But it was fun to play nonetheless. Now, the PC version, I will say, and I'm going to emphatically say it, the PC version needs more optimization badly. There's no reason, I feel like there's no reason why I'm playing on low settings, or medium settings to be exact, and I can't get 60 frames. When you first started this game on the PC version, you are set to medium settings, and you have a low FOV. I set my FOV to like 105, 110. That's usually about what I play on all my games. I'm going to assume that could be a reason why the frame rate wasn't 60. But when you, like I said, when you start the game on medium settings, on my PC, I was getting about 45 to 55 on medium settings. So I was like, okay, I don't like that. So I set it to low, and I was getting 55 to 60, with 60 being most of the time, I think. Which is not too bad. But the thing is, they allow you to set your minimum frame rate and your maximum frame rate. I set my minimum to 72, and then I set the maximum to like 144, because that's mainly what I play my shooting games on, is 144. I play Overwatch on 144 frames. I play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on 144 frames. I played Modern Warfare on 144 frames. Well, not 144, but 120. I wouldn't say 144, but like 120. That's what I play my games on. I can play each one of those games at 100 plus frames. With the exception being, Overwatch being 144, because I don't think Overwatch is that much of a taxing game. And then I can play Doom Eternal as well at 144 frames, and I feel like this is the most comparable to Doom and out of those three, out of the games I mentioned. But the frame rate with this game was not. I do think that they do need to iron out those issues and make the PC version much more optimized. But for the most part, I do think the game looks good. What you're seeing right now on screen is the low settings for the game, with a couple of things turned off, like speedline, motion blur, and I got something else, chromatic aberration turned off, because I don't like neither of those. There's something else that I turned off. I think I got bloom turned off as well, but I'm not sure. The game, like I said, more optimization for PC version. That's really all I got to say about the PC version. It was fun to play. Another thing you will notice about the PC version, I didn't see it too much in the Xbox version, is at some points in this video, at the bottom of the screen, you will see like these graphical glitches. I don't know what that is. Excuse my poor aim. I don't know what that is about, but it happened a lot. It's kind of, I don't know what can fix that. What, maybe it's a FOV thing. I don't know. It's a resolution thing. I don't freaking know. But it was a bit jarring. It was a bit jarring, but I got used to it. And like I said, you don't see it too much in the Xbox version. So the PC version just definitely needs more work. This would be, I do think this would be their first full Halo game that's on PC, that would be on PC, besides like MNC. But I think more MNC is more of like a port from the Xbox version to this one. And they never really released Halo 5 on PC, which is unfortunate. So that's pretty much all the negatives I have to say. Oh, there was another thing. I'm not done yet with the negatives. There was another thing I have to talk about was the sound. Me and my cousin, he played on the Series X version, so his Series X version wasn't too bad. He told me he felt like it was 60 frames. So I'm going to assume that the Series X version is pretty much the premier platform that they're gonna develop this game around, which is unfortunate because I really want them to prioritize PC as well. But it is what it is. What can you do? He said it felt really good, so I think Series X version. My cousin did notice, like I said, there was a sound glitch on. He thought it was one of the maps, and I actually got this glitch on the same map as well, where the sound kind of drops, where the gunfire sounded low, footsteps sounded low, everything sounded low besides the Spartan grunts, the Spartan voices, the grunts, and everything. So that was a sound glitch. I'm hoping it's gonna be fixed. It was weird because it would happen and then it would go away and then it would stay. It was just that was kind of annoying. But that's really about all I have to really talk about. Another thing I didn't like about the game is more about, this is more of a gameplay thing. Well, not gameplay. This is more of like a weapon gameplay thing. I think the Bulldog sucks. We have multiple weapons in this game. We were able to play the Ravager, the Spiker, or no, not Spiker, Skewer, AR, pistol. It's not the Magnum pistol, but the pistol's pretty good in this game though. The BR, the Commando, the Needler, and the Plasma pistol. The two guns that I think suck the most are the Plasma pistol and the Bulldog. I felt like the Bulldog was kind of underpowered. Because I'm comparing it to the Combat Shotgun, and Combat Shotgun was absolutely amazing, but Combat Shotgun is not in this tactical preview. I'm just going based off of past Halo games. The Combat Shotgun was fun in other Halo games. The Bulldog, I think it needs a bit of a buff. It wasn't all that impressive to play. The battle rifle was amazing. I feel like the battle rifle was pretty fucking good. The AR was pretty good at close range. It was so good at close range. Close to mid range, I think the AR just absolutely shines. I don't think it beats out the BR in my opinion, because you can get somebody with some fucking godlike aim with the BR. But I do think the BR was pretty good. But the AR is pretty fun as well. The rocket launcher was a rocket launcher, so I mean, if you played Halo, it's the rocket launcher. I forgot to mention that the sniper was in this game as well. Didn't really get to play with it too much because the frame rate was not stable, and I do not like sniping in unstable frame rate, or at least a jumpy frame rate. I could not aim for the love of me with the sniper rifle, so that was unfortunate. The Commando was cool. Commando is a pretty good gun. I feel like the magazine size of the Commando could be a bit bigger. So the Ravager was okay. It could be a bit overpowered. Needler was fun. Needler is the Needler. I can't really complain about the Needler. It's fun. It wins pretty much most gunfights. And I think that's about it. Oh, the Spiker. Not Spiker. The Skewer. I keep calling it Spiker. The Skewer was fun. It was okay. Reload time is a bit long, but it's a power weapon, so what can you expect about reload times on those guns? Other than that, the graphics to this game don't look too bad. Other than the stuff I complained about, or think needs more work, they weren't too bad. The graphics weren't too bad. I think it looks pretty good. What else did I do I want to talk about? I don't really remember much else. Oh, I do think the movement of the game is good. I think the movement is pretty fun. A lot of people don't like sprint in Halo, but they should just go ahead and get fucking used to it. It's been in 4 Halo games now. That's the majority of the Halo games, so I think you just need to go ahead and get used to sprint. Sprint doesn't ruin the game, contrary to popular belief. Contrary to some people's belief, sprint doesn't rule the game. In fact, I think it makes more sense for a fucking Spartan to sprint because, you know, they're a fucking super soldier and you get mad at them about sprinting. But whatever. I think it's a minor gripe for some people, but whatever. People like what they like. I don't mind it. If they take it away, oh well. If they keep it, it's fine with me. Grapple hook was fun to use. The drop down shield was pretty cool. But I think that's about really it, though. The game, I'm really liking the direction where this game is going because I was having fun. This is some of the most fun I had on an unreleased game in a long time. I played a lot of unreleased games, and I gave a lot of feedback to unreleased games. But this is probably one of the better ones I've played. I think that's all I really have to talk about in that regard. I'm hoping 343 continue this. Hope we get another flight. And yeah, that's all I really got to talk about. So thanks for watching the video. Be sure to comment, like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. I don't really care. But peace out. Have a good day, folks. Thanks for watching.